Hey family, welcome back to Bay's Kids. I'm your host, Amiri Bay, and today on our show we're going to be talking about a very special spiritual tool to me that helps me out in everyday life. So if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, stick around. Hey fam, so this is what we're talking about today. This is the Sacred Geometry Kit by Janosh, and it says unlock your potential with the keys of the Arcturians. So there's an 89-page study guide, 33 contemplation cards, a self-inquiry journal, a tracing pad, a pencil, and a music CD. So let's open it up. Wow. So off top we have the CD. Yeah. Then we have our study guide here. Take that out. Study guide. Then we have our journal here, a tracing pad if you want to trace some of the contemplation cards, which is right here. So this is just the top card. It just kind of explains the presentation and the website. And these are the contemplation cards. Let me lay them out right here. So yeah, super beautiful art. I love the colors and I just love sacred geometry itself. Like sacred geometry is just so cool. So let's pick one. I want to pick this one. So this one is balance. So as you see, there's the full picture on this side, and on this side, it's the makings of the picture. So kind of like inner working of the symbol, which is really cool the way he illustrated it. So this one is balance. And yeah, so the way I use them, I'll show you in a minute. But I'm just showing you like the layout. What's this one? This one is confirmation. I like that. This one, oops. This one is illusion. And this one is forgiveness. So yeah, these are just a few examples of the contemplation cards. And yeah, so if you pick up a card, right, you can go to the study guide and study the meaning of the card. So as we've seen, geometry is deeply rooted in our body, cell memory, and consciousness. Therefore, concentrating on sacred geometry shapes can bring a lot to the surface to be healed. The contents of sacred geometry can be used to help you find insights into your patterns and what emotions influence them. You will find answers to questions like, who are you? Where are you now? Where are you going? And also how to get there. The complex sacred geometric forms of the keys resonate with your subconscious. Since humans are built according to certain geometric model, including our DNA, I need my nails done. This geometry has a healing effect on our body and mind. The codes support you in realizing your personal goals and process of change. They are here to stimulate and awaken you. For this reason, you will pick different keys for different patterns in your life, with their accompanying meanings, challenges, and goals. This way, you will gain insights into the emotions that influence your internal programs and discover what changes you can make to get the best out of yourself. This kit includes a variety of materials designed to help you experience and embody the messages of sacred geometry. Using the holograms and silver codes as objects of meditation helps you absorb this information visually. Tracing the silver codes allows you to take in the information in a physical, kinesthetic way. Using the keys as a tool of self-inquiry and tracking your experience in the journal engages your emotional and mental processes and encourages you to explore your patterns and programming. The music provided here by the neuropsychologist John Kinsmulder provides a relaxing atmosphere for your explorations of sacred geometry. What follows is a guide to putting these various resources to good use. So yeah, that was just a great explanation on what that is. So let's say we pick the card Wisdom, right? It gives you a definition of wisdom. So wisdom. The energy of wisdom centers you in your body, thus granting access to your own inner wisdom. Accept the challenge of asking questions of your own inner source. And it just keeps going for each card, each and every single card. It just keeps going. So it's really cool. Yeah. So the journal. Okay, we'll get to the journal. All right, so I'm gonna show myself meditating with a card and just let me know what you think in the comments, okay? Alright, family, so I demonstrated me pulling a card and meditating on it. This is the card that I pulled. It is contact. So in the book I looked up what contact meant, and it sent me a really deep message. I'll read it to you. Let me see, I'm just moving this over here. I'll read you the message on contact. So there is an index. I did spend a little time flipping through it, but there is an index so you can find what you're looking for faster. But I found it. So this is contact. It says, the energy of contact allows you to feel that all doors in your inner source will open when you surrender and, like water, go with the flow. Let your strength lead you and you will find your own way. Really cool, right? I felt it. So what I did after that was, I usually pull a few more cards before I start journaling. But I pulled some cards yesterday, so I'm feeling kind of full. So this is what the journal looks like. It is Saturday, so I wrote, reminder, go with the flow and surrender my tension. Like, let it go, you know? So I can truly go with the flow and, you know, receive all that I need to receive. Kind of like the card said, right? So feeling, I feel good and productive, excited and willing to work for what I want. And that was my journal for the day. So, in the last video you heard some music, right? That music was from the CD, and I really, really love the CD. Like, the CD is really, really good. Like, I go to sleep to it some nights, most nights. When I first got this CD, I reached ascension, and I was just so filled with bliss every day. I would just set the vibe, turn the CD on, let it play, and by the time I woke up, I was just so full with just love and life. It was a really beautiful time. So when I lost this kit, it was a very hard time for me, like dealing without it, because it really helped me that much. So I had to go back on the internet and buy a new one. And these aren't really being made anymore, guys, but I was lucky enough to find a used one from someone, and it had all the pieces, and so I was really thrilled about that. And I'm glad to have it again, and I'm sharing this with you because it really helped me on my path of ascension, and I'm still using it to this day. So yeah, I'm gonna show you where to get it now.
Okay, fam, so I went on Google and I just typed in Janosh, sacred geometry, and a few different people have them for sale. Like I said, they're not being made anymore. It's officially not being made anymore, and it's really sad, actually. Yeah, so there's a few different places, but I prefer to go to Amazon because their delivery time I know is guaranteed to be faster. So yeah, so this one is available for 30 to 54. I'm not gonna lie, I did not pay that much for mine. So I don't know, is this a brand new one now? This is a brand new one. So I would actually pay for the brand new one because oh wait, it says wait. It's brand new. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would pay for a brand new one because it's just nothing like having your own, you know. So yeah, but they also do have a few used ones for sale. And $17.99. Not bad. But I would definitely suggest that you get the brand new one. This is from the author Janosh's page, so I would trust it. And yeah, this is where you get it.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap this video up, but just leaving you with some points that I think you might be wondering about the way I was meditating with the cards. So it doesn't actually come with an instruction manual on like how to pull the cards or like what, you just kind of go with your spirit. So if you're wondering why I was like this and then pulled it away from my face, it's because these photos, they remind me of this book that I got when I was a child, and it was about illusions, like mental illusions. And so it was this whole book with really cool patterns, and you would take the book and you would put it up to your nose, and then you would slowly take it back away from your face, and your eyes would adjust to make the picture come out looking 3D. It was a really cool book. I would actually recommend that you get one even if you're an adult, or buy one for your child, because it would start getting them to focus. And it really works. Like those illusion books, they really, really are cool. Because the pictures really come out looking 3D once you train your mind and your eyes to focus properly. So these cards actually work like that. I found that out because I was looking at it, I was like, oh my gosh, this might work. So I started to practice holding it to my face, slowly taking it away. And as I'm doing this, it's revealing things inside the photo that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. Like it multiplies the dots, it multiplies the circles, it makes it look like I'm going into the picture, which is really cool. And it just enhances your focus. And if you really put the intent to bring to life what the card represents, your mind will manifest it sooner. So it's really, really cool. It does take a little bit of practice, but I would say get an illusion book, a mental illusion book, or optical illusion, that's what they're called, optical illusion book. Practice with that if you're not getting this right away, because these cards aren't really specifically made for that, I don't think, but it still works.
All right, so this is the Optical Illusions book that I would suggest. I believe this is the exact one I had when I was younger. It's their Magic Eye 25th Anniversary book, hardcover. And it is so super cool. Like literally, you need one of these. Your children need one of these. They will be sitting in the back seat for hours in the car, just with this book alone, trying to get the pictures to come to life. So definitely add this to your cart. And like I'm gonna do right now. And yeah, that is all.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I do hang these cards sometimes, like if I pull 3 cards and I'll follow my spirit and just pull. It's not like, it could kind of remind you of tarot, but I don't even know that much about tarot. Like I really don't. I haven't gotten into it. It's a little intimidating to me because I just don't want to open up portals that don't need to be opened up in my life. You know what I mean? So I just stick with what I feel comfortable with. And so sacred geometry is definitely something that I feel comfortable with. And so sometimes it does, like if you've ever seen someone pull cards on a tarot video or something like that, it's kind of a similar result. Let's say I pull some cards, I sometimes I don't even have to set an intent with these though, which is what's really cool. Like a lot of times it's just like my spirit will call me to get the kit out. I'll get it. I'll start pulling, and then, you know, I'll just like maybe like line them up or spread them out in order in like a square or something, and then I'll pull whatever ones I want just randomly, and then I'll put them all together and like make a sentence out of it as it relates to my current situation. And so I'll work with those 4 or 5 cards. I don't ever really hang on to more than 4 because it just, you know, gets a little too much. But 4 cards at a time is maybe my max. And so I'll hold on to the 4 and meditate over them for like a few days and just watch, you know, them come to life in my life, which is really cool. You know, I'll hang them on my board over here so that when I wake up I see them, or just doing whatever I see them. I'll tape them on a wall, you know, just making sure that I keep it my intent to manifest whatever it is in this deck that I pulled. So today I pulled contact. We heard the definition of that, blueprint, and now I'm looking at confidence. So this is a really cool kit. I would suggest that you find one, because he's not really making these anymore. So you really want to get them while you can. I'm gonna put the link in the description box for someone who has one for sale on Amazon. And I really hope that you enjoyed this meditation video. This is really personal to me. And I'm just glad that you guys are watching. So don't forget to subscribe. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, you better do it. And I'll have some more content coming to you guys really, really soon. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. And I'll see you next time.